I'm on the other phone. Hi, how are you doing? Trying to get everything together. Place, you guys. I'm all over the place. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm trying to let my Snapchat know that I'm live. Hi. Hi, Emma. Hey. I'm trying to log into my Snapchat, but it's acting funny right now. How are you guys doing? What are you guys doing tonight? I don't know what Jay is talking about. But hey. Oh, you did the pipe cleaners. Okay. Oh, that's great. Hi, Boo. How are you doing? Hey, from Maryland. Hey, what's good? Maryland. I heard it was getting hot over there. Finally, cause I was in snow when I was over there. Tired, home from work, came home to 3 kids, so I'm always tired. Oh man, I can definitely understand that. I can definitely understand that. Oh yes, 83 degrees. That's Florida weather over here. So today is a Q&A live. So if you guys have any questions, then I'll definitely be answering them. Um I'm braiding my youngest hair. It's 2 a.m. Wow, it's pretty late over there. Over here is only 8:45 p.m. I don't know what I'm doing for Friday, but we're gonna see. Yeah, I heard the weather was dropping. I think it was gonna be like 50 degrees in Maryland. But girl, you better enjoy it while it lasts. Yes, I do dye my hair black. I do. No, my natural hair color. Excuse me, hold on. Alexa, volume 3. All right, so my natural hair color is actually like a doo-doo brown. And I don't know, like I like my hair to be just all one color, jet black. So, yeah. Oh, thank you. Just took a shower, fresh out the shower, did a little makeup or whatever. I did something real quick. And yeah. Do I have any regrets? Do I have any pics after I got them when Do I have any regrets about pics I after you got them when it came to professions? I never got my hair professionally. Well, I did go to the salon one time to get my hair colored, but it didn't turn out the way I wanted it, so I never went back. Um, so I don't know what you're asking. Hi, Malcolm. How are you doing? Hey, from Florida. Living in New Jersey. I miss Florida. Yeah, I'm loving Florida though. I miss Maryland sometimes, but I don't miss the weather. It's time to wash my locks, and I see you go live. Torn. Oh, I'm sorry. I actually have to wash my hair too, and I think I'm gonna do that tomorrow. And I might go live. Actually, I think I might go live again, quite like soon, because I feel like I don't go live enough. But do I have any regrets? I don't know what you're asking, Angelica. Can I do a video on men barrel twists? I have to find a guy first. So if I find like a little model for me or whatever, because I haven't been doing hair on other people lately, but when I do, then I'll definitely do a video on that. I'm trying to like scroll through you guys' messages or comments so I can basically just see what you guys are saying. Um, Yes, finally I got the live on time. Hey girl, hey, how you doing? I just found this channel. I'm starting my dreads on my birthday. Oh, that's so exciting. Yes, yes, yes. Do I have Okay, so do I have any regrets about locks after I got them when it came? It's just a journey, like, so we live and we learn, and that's pretty much just got a call. I'm back. My bad. I don't know what happened. Oh wait. Okay. So I just got a call, so I don't know if I disappeared or if I was stuck, or I don't know. But lock jewelry video, please. I actually made a lock jewelry video, right? Didn't like the way it like turned out, so I never uploaded it. So I'll probably redo that video again. I'll attempt to do it probably tonight, and then I'll put it out probably tomorrow. So who knows? We'll see. Um, let's see. Hold on. I started my locks in October. How often do I wash? Oh, should I wash? What should I do to maintain them after I wash, if not retwisting? Well, washing your locks is really your own preference when it comes to the time of which you wash it. Some people wash it every week, which I don't do that. But I wash my hair every 2.5 weeks. And sometimes I'll wash it earlier than that, depending on how I feel. But it's all really your choice when it comes to your hair, because your hair is different from mine. You might feel like you need to wash your hair every week, and or every week and a half or whatever, and you have to just kind of find your regimen. Of course, you don't want to wait longer than a month to wash your hair, because there is products in your hair, or if you don't use products, there's residue in your hair from the air, and you just got to keep that in mind. So yeah, I'm just reading through you guys' comments. Da, 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 da. Let's see. I know it's such a blessing to do my own locks. I wouldn't trade it for anything. Even though it's tiring, I have to literally make sure it's a day where I know I'm not really gonna do anything, so that I can like just give my hair the time, and wash my hair and style it and blah blah blah. But I don't know what I want to do to my hair when I retwist it. I've been enjoying my hair being down. You guys haven't really seen my hair curly in a very, it's been a while. It's been a while. So I don't know if I want to do lock knots or if I want to do a braid out. I don't know yet, but I'm gonna probably do my hair. I am not done with college. It is my last year, so I'm going to be done this year, and I'm super excited because I am tired. I'm sick and tired of this damn school. So, yeah, I'm just really excited for that. Do I have any regrets about my locks when I got them? No regrets when I got my locks. Absolutely none. Um, is there certain choices that I make that I regretted? Perhaps, but I call them lessons. So that's like me bleaching my hair early on. That's definitely a lesson, because I end up I end up cutting my locks because of that. I didn't have to, but I just decided to, because I didn't like the way that it was thinning in certain areas. So my hair is in layers because I choose for it to be in layers, and I get really picky. For me, I just look at my lock and I'm like, I don't like this one, and then I would just cut it. I have an issue when it comes down to that. Oh, thank you, Malcolm. I'm only 1 month in my journey. I started my locks with 2-strand twists. Do I need to palm roll when I retwist? Yes. I mean, if you choose to, depending on if you want traditional locks or you want a free form, or, you know, whichever way or whichever method you want, you go with it. So of course, if you want traditional locks and you do wish to palm roll and you don't want to interlock, then yes, you will palm roll when you retwist. Where did you get a lock jewelry you have on? I actually made them. This is the secret, y'all. This is the secret. It's just string. There's string in my locks. That's it. There's nothing. And this was probably like, I want to say $6. So I'm gonna make a video on how I do it, and y'all gonna get it, you know. And whenever you guys try it out, let me know how it goes. Tag me on Instagram. Um, have I experienced thinning? Absolutely. There are certain places in my locks that has thinning, but you may not see it because I cut them. So sometimes I cut them, sometimes I snap them off. I don't like it. Just I don't know. It just depends. It just depends on my mood. Yeah, I love the layers. I don't know because okay, like in the front, I like my hair to be shorter in the front, longer in the back. I just prefer it that way. So that's why I don't mind, snipping my hair every now and again. You guys have questions? I'm just trying to get through you guys. So let's see. You froze when you were answering and went offline, but thank you anyway. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I had a phone call. What tips do you have for lock care after working out? Honestly, when I started my lock journey, I was working out. But I did find that the more I worked out, the more my retwist is not gonna last. And it was kind of like one of those things where I just have to kind of accept. But once your hair gets to, I mean, once your hair gets to a certain what do you call it? Once you get to a certain spot in your journey, you can kind of do things to help your hair from unraveling. But when you're fresh in the journey, the only thing that you can really do is like cover your hair with, like, if you're a guy, with a do-rag or something. If you're a girl, then with a scarf. But there's not much you can do because you don't want to stop the process or interrupt the process of your locks by doing something crazy with your baby locks. So you just gotta have to rock it out. Do you have any tips for beginners knowing what you know now? I have tons of tips for beginners. I guess I can make a new video for that because I did make a lot of videos on that already. I started my locks 3.5 weeks ago with braids. I have 3B hair, 2-strand, wouldn't hold in anymore for an hour. Do you work on mixed hair types? Any? Your 2-strand just wouldn't hold in your hair for more than an hour. Interesting. Um, well, let's see. 3B hair. My friend, she started her hair with comb coils and she has 3B hair. I'm not sure. I guess it depends on what you use. Did you use any product in your hair at all? And maybe you might want to try a different way of starting your locks instead. I have locks for 3.5 years. Now I have dandruff. I don't know why. Any advice for that? So dandruff, I definitely suggest anyone who has dandruff to do your research. And also make sure you know the difference between dandruff and dry scalp, like your scalp needing moisture, because it's two different things. If your scalp needs moisture, your hair is just dry. It's not necessarily dandruff. Um, since my locks, I feel like it's been me against the world. I constantly have to defend myself and my babies. Ever happened to you, and how do you handle it? You against the world as far as like people are against it, they don't like it, or what's going on when it comes down to that? Um, I don't really associate anyone with, I don't associate myself with anyone who doesn't like my hair. So, you know, it's never a problem for me because I honestly don't care about your opinion if you don't like my hair. Like, I don't. I really, what's this? What is this? I don't know what this is. I think I got food in my hair or something. This was milk. I have milk in my hair. Don't judge. I'll take it out after this live. That's the one thing. Like every time I eat and my hair is down, it always gets in my food. It's so annoying. Are you trying to get things sorted out with? No, I didn't get things sorted out. It's still in process. You know, it takes a very long time with the school situation. I'm just so ready to go to go just get out. I want to get out of school so bad. Yes, I will make a video on my lock jewelry, how I make it and everything. I'll definitely make sure it's full in detail so that you guys can actually know how to do it and everything, where to buy it, all of that. All the links will be, I'll make sure. Yeah, I got y'all. I got y'all. I got y'all. It's been a long time. You guys been asking me this for a long time. Lock sprinkles. I never did that. I'm not sure if I will like it. I don't know. It's really beautiful on other people, but I don't know. Let's see. What are your recommendations for thinning edges at the beginning of the journey? Thinning edges. I mean, when it comes to thinning at your edges or even at the scalp area, you just have to pay attention to like how your hair is before you even started your locks, what your concerns are with your hair, because there's some people who have different hair conditions. You got to pay attention to that, and you just got to know what your hair is like. So if you're thinning from the edges, that could be from so many different things. I'm not sure like why. I mean, it could be from postpartum if you have a child. It could be from, it could be from a scalp condition. It can be dandruff, it can be dryness, it can be over styling, it could be from wearing weaves. So it just depends. But oils can work to grow your hair, of course, but that's not always the solution for it, because there could be a much bigger problem than actually the oil doing anything. Have you colored your hair with henna? No, I have not. 6 years in, you never thought about combining out one of them just to see the length? Oh, combing out one of them. Oh, I think that's what you meant. Combing out, not combining. I think if I comb one of my locks out, I might end up taking it out. So I don't even want to mess with that. I don't. I'm just gonna keep it. You know, I did comb out the ones that I've cut, but I have not combed out one completely from the top of my head all the way down. No, I haven't. Have locks for 5 years. Still trying to get rid of the frizzy look when not retwisting. Okay, me and Frizz are best friends. Okay, I personally don't struggle with a lot of frizziness. So when people ask me like, oh, what can I do with my frizzy hair? There's a bunch of things you can do that will eliminate the frizz, but your hair naturally is going to frizz. That's what hair naturally does. And a lot of times we like to stop the natural things that our hair do. And you have to kind of embrace that. I mean, yes, you might say, oh my gosh, it's too frizzy, I don't like it. But it's one of those things where you just have to appreciate each and every step of the way. My hair gets frizzy sometimes, but here, my locks itself is probably barely no type of frizz. Barely, okay? The roots are very frizzy. But, I mean, Um, I could make a video on it because I can go on for a long time about this topic, but I don't want to like, you know, uh, I'll definitely, I'll definitely make a video on it, but for sure, like if you cover your hair at night, you can eliminate frizz. Also, if you're not like, working out too much, or if you're not putting a lot of water on your hair, that could eliminate frizz. Um, it just all depends on what you do on a daily basis too. I love your makeup videos too. Oh, thank you. I've been struggling with my setup, my camera setup and everything, and making makeup videos is much harder for me than to just sit and just, talk about hair and whatever, because it's not really about the what do you call it? I lost my train of thought. I'll come back later. I don't care if anyone likes, yep. Do I brush my locks? I used to, not anymore, but eliminate brushing can eliminate the frizziness of your hair. What is lock sprinkles? Lock sprinkles is just these beads that that you can use as lock jewelry, pretty much. And I think, yeah, she said it. Sewing seed beads on your locks. I Sewing is just too much for me because I want to be able to take them out like this. I don't want to like cut out. I mean, I still do kind of cut it out anyway if when I do these. Um, my ends keep turning red after I dye it black. How can I get rid of the red? Hmm. Your ends keep turning red. I wonder why. Do you have red? Did you have red locks? How often do I retwist? I retwist every month and a half, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. Like, no, let me stop. I retwist every like 2.5, 3 months. Yeah. It depends. Like right now, I'm at like my 1.5 month mark right now, but yeah, I haven't retwisted then since. I was told when I start my locks not to wash for a month, but to use rose water if necessary. What's your take? I actually made a video on this, and I think the video name is called "Not Washing Your Hair for a Month" or something like that. Or listen, that's just crazy. It's crazy. Don't listen to anyone who tells you that. If it's a loctician, they're lying to you. I don't know why anyone would give someone that advice. It just doesn't make any sense. But I mean, it's a month. I don't know. Don't wait longer than a month. But, when you first start your locks out, they do say like to wait at least like 3 weeks or 2.5 weeks until, your first wash, and then you can wash it after. I stopped brushing my locks because I don't know. It was just one of those things. I was like, I don't really need to do this. Um, I don't really have a reason why I stopped. I just did. I had dyed my hair red when I was loose natural. I've dyed my hair black 3 times, and it's turning my red. It's turning red on my ends. That's interesting. Um, Maybe the red that was in your hair. It's literally concentrated in the middle of your locks. Well, you said you don't. How far are you in your journey? Are you using permanent black dye? Yeah, that's also another thing. Yeah, that's also another thing too. Like when you have semi-permanent dye, it might not last long as it will with permanent black dye. But the only thing with permanent black dye is that if you ever dye your hair with a permanent color, it's gonna be a lot harder, especially black. It's gonna be a lot harder for you to get the blackout if you do decide to re-dye your hair or whatever. Yeah, I had that issue, and I want to say that it is because of your semi-permanent dye. But if you do wish to dye your hair again, it's gonna be very hard to get out. and it's going to be very damaging to your hair. So when I decided to dye my hair jet black with permanent dye, your girl is not going to be dyeing her hair no other color but black. Because once you have black dye in your hair, it's going to be hell for you to get it out. And that's going to be a process of bleaching. And, you know, it might be 2-3 times of you trying to bleach your hair in order to achieve another color, which wouldn't be worth it, because you will end up just damaging your locks. Your locks will probably fall off, honestly. So if you do plan on just keeping it black, cool, you can dye it. Hey boo, how you doing? What kind of dye do you use now? I use, damn, what's that dye called? I use L'Oreal or something like that. I think it's L'Oreal. Let me try to find it on my computer. So I use L'Oreal Preference. I got it from Sally's. It is not a box dye. I don't use box dye. I do it the way that the professionals do it, by, you know, getting the dye and then doing the developer and doing it that way. So as far as how this dye looks, I'm going to show you in a second. Let me see if I can turn the camera. So this is what the dye looks like. We're on a whole different website, but I got mine from Sally's. It's $5. Every time I dye my hair, I get 4 of these. 4. If I don't use, yeah. So if I don't use 4 bottles to dye my hair, I'll have patches. So, you know, I only dye my hair once a year, or every 6 months. It just depends on, like, you know, if it's fading or whatever, but I don't dye my hair very often anymore. And I had taken I usually wear my hair all the way up on top of my head when I'm in the house. And I took them down, and I'm just like, man, I need to wash my hair. But, you know, I don't feel like it. So we're going to rock it out for a second. But I think tomorrow, yeah, tomorrow I'll probably wash my hair. And I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I have to say, 60-day hair growth is amazing. Do you have a secret? And you can share. Do I have a secret? I don't have a secret. I don't know what the secret is of hair growth. I mean, there is I don't think it's a secret, but, you know, the regular, make sure you just be minimal when it comes to your journey. Don't use too much product on your hair, you know, to avoid buildup and all that stuff. You know, like, hold on, let me see if I can. My hair is just all over the place. But yeah, like, you don't want to use too much product on your hair. Use water soluble things. You want things that can break, like water can break it down. You don't want things that are too heavy and too sticky and just yuck. You don't need that. You don't need stuff that are too creamy, too thick. Just keep it very, very minimal. If you choose to use gel, use a gel that is very light. Like, you can literally go like this, and it's light. It's water soluble. No to beeswax. Yes, beeswax is not your friend. It's going to literally clump. Like, beeswax for me is like, have you seen how sticky honey is? And, like, if anything, like, gets on it, like, say if it's dust, or if it's like, even let's do an ant. Imagine an ant getting stuck in the honey. They can't move. And that's exactly what happens when it's inside of your locks. Like, you can't break it down. Water can't break it down. Nothing. And it's, you just don't want to use it. Yeah, and it definitely weighs your hair down. definitely does. The Eco Styler gel, I stopped using that. I did a video on that, on why I did. It was just not, as far as the ingredients is, it's not good for your scalp. And if you're gonna use that on your locks for an extensive amount of time, you might risk like scalp issues and stuff like that. So that's why I stopped using it. Why they keep selling beeswax anyway? I feel like beeswax has a repetition in the community where people will still use it only because they try to force their hair to lock up before the actual time that it will lock up, because your hair will naturally lock up on its own. And I feel like people don't believe that. They're like, oh no, my hair just not gonna lock up by itself, that's not possible. But that's what your hair naturally does. It just takes time. The flaxseed gel, if you're making flaxseed gel yourself, that's awesome. It's actually really good for your hair. And I plan on making my own flaxseed gel soon when I stop being lazy. But you know, flaxseed gel is good. So is aloe. So is aloe gel. Like if you just scoop it out the plant, I did that before. The only thing is that it doesn't hold any. It doesn't really hold my hair for very long. And I mean, I don't really care for the hold, honestly, because my hair never holds anyway. The longest it holds for is like a week, maybe, and a week is basically pushing it. So yeah. But as far as the secret to hair growth, I want to say that it also comes with your lifestyle. What are you eating? What are you doing on a daily basis? Are you drinking a lot of water? I mean, you can take vitamins too. Uh, what else? It's just your lifestyle, how you take care of your hair, what you do with your hair. If you're swimming a lot, that can also, hinder, or it just plays a part too. If you swim a lot and you have locks, you have to like, be careful because chlorine is not good for your hair. Um, so yeah, I keep hearing about the ugly stage. What are people referring to? The ugly stage is basically the ugly stage. It's basically when you start your journey, and that's when your hair begins to start budding. That's when your hair begins to slowly become a lock, but it's not there yet. It starts swelling and the hair starts looking a little different, and it gets wild. It starts, it might start sticking up depending on how short your hair is and stuff like that. People call that the ugly stage. I personally don't find any part of my journey to be ugly. Hey, IVYL. Hey, I didn't see you there. Just like scroll past the message. Um, but yeah, like, you know, that's not ugly for me, but it might be ugly for somebody else. I went to the salon and they used Eco Style on my hair. I was pissed. Hi, face to face. Yeah, that hold is not strong. Let's go no ugly stage. Okay, let me scroll. Would y'all use aloe at the start? Of course, yeah, you can use aloe at the start. I mean, that's fine. I think the ugly stage is a state of mind. It definitely is, and I agree with that totally. Would you classify a hot dog as a sandwich? Oh my gosh. I don't eat hot dogs, so whatever. I don't like I don't know who Smiling Zombie Hunter is, but I do not classify a hot dog as a sandwich, and that's just what it is. Are you happy? That's a funny question. But yeah, like as far as the ugly stage, a lot of people get scared off when it comes to their journey because of the ugly stage. And I hate that, they have this name, the ugly stage. It's not ugly. It's your own perception, or I feel like somebody of course made the word ugly stage, and I guess everyone else just ran with it. I call it the transition stage because you know your hair just finding your, yep, that's true. Your hair is finding its way, trying to, um, lock up. And I feel like that was probably one of the best part of my journey, honestly, because I just didn't know what to expect in the lock journey at the time. I didn't really see a lot of lock videos talking about the transition of my hair. So I was just like, oh, is this what you're supposed to, oh, is this what it's supposed to look like? Oh, okay. Let me just rock with it. Like, and that's exactly what I did. I was just so nonchalant and free spirited when it came to my hair. Like, I just let it do whatever it wanted to do, and that's how it happened. What's my length goal? My length goal is actually, I'll have my locks like cover my butt. After that, then I'll just like keep it at that length until I get tired of that. Then I will probably cut it to a shorter length. But then, y'all, I was having a moment, I want to say like a month ago, and I seen like this girl's hair, and I was just like, oh my god, like she was a loose natural, and I was like, oh my goodness, I think I'm gonna cut my locks. I was really close to like thinking about it, like not doing it, but just thinking about it, like, oh man, I wonder if I should cut my hair, like, type of thing. um who would you do a collaboration with? Who would I do a collaboration with? I want to do a collaboration with damn, what's her name? I promise I didn't forget. I just don't remember her name right now. Okay, maybe you guys can remind me if you guys know. What's her name? She has really long locks. She models. She lives in Vegas. Why don't I know her name right now? Like, I'm really mad. She lives in Vegas. She's modeling. Um, she's short. Damn, what's her name? Okay, what's her name? Uh, she lives in Vegas, y'all. I don't remember her. We're gonna get back. I'm gonna be mad when I remember though. Um, oh wait, I'll go on Instagram and see if I can find her. Why don't I know her name? This is weird. Anyways, did anyone run their hands through their head all the time? I always mess up my hair. Love the way it feels. I don't have anyone to run their hands through their fingers through my hair because your girl's single or whatever. So yeah, I don't have that, but I mean, it'll be nice. Do you retwist every time you wash? I'm scared not to retwist afterwards. Losing their parts and their locks marrying. See, the thing is that I don't retwist every time I wash my hair because since I wash my hair every 2.5 weeks, or 3 weeks, and I retwist every month and a half, 2 months, I don't retwist every time. And what you have to do is just separate your locks. And, I lose my parts every time I wash my hair, regardless of what I do or not. If I wash my hair, I'm losing my parts and I have to find them again. It's a process every time. Yeah, that's what I do whenever it hits my butt. Okay, bro. Yep, girl. Oh my gosh, I kind of wish you didn't cut your hair just so that, like, I don't know. I love your hair though. It's so cute. I know what you mean. Loose natural dreams be creeping up sometimes. Girl, yes. I still want that undercut, but I feel like if I do an undercut, then I might end up cutting my hair. So it's like, if I ever get that, I might end up cutting my hair, y'all. So I don't know if I'm gonna get an undercut, but I really want it. I don't know. It's so hard. I just saw a lady who said 5 years in and she cut her hair. She regrets it now. Yeah, a lot of people cut their hair and regret it. It's crazy. It's okay if you want to cut your locks, and your followers shouldn't be mad at all. This ain't a group effort here. No, it's not Narissa. Uh, have you ever put a wig over your locks? It's funny because I want to, but I feel like it doesn't fit. I've seen um the Bronze Goddess, like she did it in one of her old videos, and I kind of wanted to look at that video as a reference, like if I want to put a wig on top of my hair. Because I was planning one day to trick y'all, but I was just like, the wig didn't work out, so I was just like, all right, this is a fail. Like, it looked, first of all, the wig was lopsided. Another thing is that you can see like some of my dreads, some of my locks like uh, popping out. So yeah, it was crazy. Your locks, blah, 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 blah. Oh, thank you. I'll be hot. I'll be dying. That'll be hot. Yes, I know. Especially living in Florida. Imagine me trying to cornroll my locks and then putting a wig on top of it. My head will be so hot. And right now it's like 90 degrees outside. Like, where am I going? Where am I going? It must be for a video or just to play around because I'm not. Listen, my hair is already hot enough. I'm hot. Look at these lights. I have lights around me right now and I'm hot. Light, light, light. Like, sorry, my room is kind of messy. How do I go back? Okay. But yeah, like, it's a struggle, y'all. What's my thoughts on other ethnicities wearing locks? Other ethnicities? I mean, ethnicities are, it could be anyone. That could be, I mean, I don't know. Like, people ask me this all the time. And I actually had a discussion with somebody yesterday. Oh my goodness, this is a professional studio. I had a discussion with someone yesterday. It was a white guy. He said he wanted locks. He said he might not look good with it or whatever. I'm not opposed to it, but of course, when it comes to cultural appropriation, sorry, it's I don't know. It just makes me feel some type of way because if you're going to appreciate or you're going to wear something of culture that's cultural, you just have to, like, I don't know. Look, I don't even want to talk about that. I feel like that topic is so sensitive and it just drives me nuts sometimes because yesterday we had like a whole debate on everything and I'm just like, look, do what you want to do. Do what you want to do. I don't care. Go ahead. I can't stop you anyway. But I mean, yes, I can be mad or I can be angry or upset, but that's I don't have time. I don't have time for it. I literally never have energy for anything that people do, especially when it comes to their hair. Although in the media we see like people who aren't black or whatever, they will wear certain hairstyles and they will get like appraisal for it, and it's just like, okay, well, this black girl over here is wearing it all her life and she doesn't get none, and I don't think that's right. But at the end of the day, that's society for you, and the only way we can change that is actually appreciating ourselves and trying to do better as a whole. We got to be better as a whole. So yeah, as far as my lock crush, right? I don't know why I can't, remember her name right now, but we gonna find her in a second. She's in my DMs. I just don't know why I can't think of her name right now. Damn, I have a lot of people in my DMs though. I don't know if I'll be able to find her. Oh, there go Essence of Shy. Okay, girl. Um, Look, I don't know where she is. Oh wait, maybe I can find her. Her hair, I mean her username is something locks. And I don't know why I can't find her name. Nat Locks. There we go. Oh my goodness. So no, I was talking about Nat Locks for the collab. Like, I love her. She's amazing. Like, we go back and forth, messaging each other all the time. I be crushing on her, but don't tell her though. I mean, she already knows actually. Oh yeah, Danielle Locks is cool too, and Keisha. Keisha is awesome. But I love Nat. Like, I don't know. Just her, like, she has like a special look to her. Um, she has a special look to her. Like, I love her cheekbones and I like her face shape, and like she's just popping. Here's what she looks like. My phone is like cracked. This one is cracked. I'm on my other phone, but this is her right here. Let me see if I can find. She's just bomb. I love her. Can you see that? Yeah, so that's her. That's my little lock crush or whatever. But I do have a lot of lock crushes. Like, I have so many of them. I just appreciate beautiful women, period. Like, I love you guys. You guys are awesome. What you do on that phone, woman? Oh, what I do on that? Oh, what I do to that phone? Oh, okay. So this one actually, I was biking and I was, I ran it over. I ran over my phone with my bike. And yeah, would I ever do a meet and greet? Would I do a meet and greet? I do want to do a meet and greet one day. Um, I'm just really scared, kind of nervous, because there's so many things that I have, like, I don't know, I care about my safety in a way. I don't know if no one's gonna like beat me up or nothing or anything crazy, but I would prefer, like, of course it's gonna be in a public setting, but in a organized place for me to actually do a meet and greet, so I know that everything will be safe. Um, but I'm really fun. This is me. I be chilling. I like to mingle. We can protect each other. Oh yes, yes. We gotta do it. We have to plan. I'll be in Maryland though for the summertime, and I probably can come to New York, maybe, and we can hang out. Do I play sports? I used to play sports. I used to play sports for like 2 days. But I mean, there was a point where I was on the step team. Um, I like to work out. That's pretty much it. That's where I get my physique, I guess, from, and also from my mom. But yeah, I did sports. I did sports for like 2 days, and let me tell you, those 2 days were crazy. I had to run. I was out of breath. And then at that moment, I was like, okay, sports is not for me. I played baseball for like a day, maybe actually one session. So that's like 15 minutes. And I was like, okay, that's enough. I'm good. But when I was living in Jamaica, I mean, I guess we played cricket, if that makes sense. But I do yoga. I was supposed to do yoga tonight, but I didn't go. And it's so funny because I'm actually going to start doing yoga more often on Fridays. And there's this girl on Instagram. My friend is very close to the instructor. Her name is Nisi, and she does naked yoga. And I haven't done naked yoga before because um yeah, not yet. But I don't know if that will ever be. Who knows? Okay, but I actually asked her. I was like, if you guys do naked yoga? What about if someone's ass is in the air and they fart? That's just a serious question, you know. That's a serious question. And she was like, "Girl, da 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 da." I'm like, "That's serious. Like, I wouldn't want that to happen to me." So, imagine if you ate like eggs, beans, something, and boom, you just out there. And you know, it's not like it's one or two people. It's like about 10, and you're in your room, but it's just like, nah, I'm good. I'll keep my girls covered and everything, and then we can do the yoga like that. But I don't want to have no surprises while doing yoga, especially if someone's doing it. And no, we good. I am a Libra, and I'm very compatible with Leos. Even though I'm not really into the whole zodiac thing, I've met Leos that were really cool, and also I think it was Sagittarius. Yo, I am okay. Let me just not, cause some people might get offended, and I don't want to offend nobody. But me and Cancers, we don't get along, especially when Cancer men. Okay, Cancer men. I don't know. I don't know about y'all. Lord, pass me all the way. I'm laughing at you guys' comments. The passing gas is not the awkward part. It's no clothes in naked yoga. Um, yeah, I feel like I don't know. Usually in yoga, you're in a dark room. Well, the ones that I've been to, you're in a darker room, of course, because you want to just relax and have a peace of mind, which is the point. But you know, it just kind of, I don't know. I was invited to a yoga session also on the beach, and that was also at a nude beach, and you were also naked on the beach, and you were, you know, doing your yoga. So I mean, to each his own. Hey, my nose ring. I actually shed a tear. I got it pierced. I want to say it's been like 6 years. So I got it pierced and I shed a tear. And I was like, oh my goodness, I can't believe I pierced my nose. Da, da, da. Like, I don't know, I was just really stuck because they kept the needle in for a while and it was just this long needle just sticking out of my nose like this. And I was just like shocked and I shed a tear. But it was like a quick pop. Actually, no, it was a slow pop. There you go. It was a slow pop because it wasn't quick. I have a bunch of tattoos, okay? Your girl is tatted up and no one ever knows cuz you can't see them. But I'll probably do like a tattoo video one day maybe. Um how y'all feel about that? Is it only women? Is it a woman or a mixture of you? It's usually women that are in it, but men are also welcome too, which I probably wouldn't find comfortable because that's just mad creepy to me. I don't know. When it comes to the piercing of noses, sometimes you will get a keloid on your nose when you first like pierce your nose. But when that happened to me, I put tea tree oil on my nose and it completely disappeared. So tea tree oil is definitely like the key ingredient when it comes to your nose, especially when it's in the healing process and you see a keloid. You want to put it on there immediately because you don't want that keloid to, you know, to cover your piercing and stuff. I have I have really large tattoos, so I never really know how much tattoos I have. So I have one on my finger, which you guys probably seen before, or probably, I don't know. Sorry, I'm not flicking you guys off, but it says misunderstood. Um, and then I have one on my ankle, and it says my grandfather's name, which is Vincent, and has a rose. And then I have some tattoos on my thighs. It's on my right thigh, And then I have back tattoos, which says, um, no, it's a lion. Sorry, I'm like, what the hell? I have a lion on the back of my on my back, and then on my thigh, it's a quote by Maya Angelou: "Shoot me with your words, cut me with your eyes, kill me with your hatefulness, but still like air, I rise." Oh, thank you. I love you too. Yes, I'm gonna do more lives. I definitely will do. I'll probably like try to build like a schedule on when I'll go live, just so I can talk to you guys. You guys are fun. Um, but yeah, like my nose piercing. I don't know. It's like a part of me now. Like I've had this for so long. When it comes to tattoos, like you guys, I actually want to get a sleeve, but it's like, oh, I don't know. Like I want to sleeve so bad, but my parents, my family, they're against tattoos. They're against piercings and tattoos. And I'm not a rebel or anything, but I do what I want to do, you know, like I'm just me and I'm just always going to be me. Um and I just love tattoos. Like I just like everything about it. You know, people choose to get things that are, I mean, they treat their body as if it's just like a canvas and they would just get tattoos all over. I'm the type of person, I get meaningful tattoos, and I do plan on touching up my old tattoo because like I want to add more to it. But yeah. My family is completely against tattoos. Like I remember when I told my mom that well, actually, she found out and she was like, "Oh, why would you do that?" Da, 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 da. Like, she was speaking patois, so, you know, she was not having it at all, but what could she do, you know? My cultural background, I'm Jamaican. I was born there. My family, they're Jamaican, Caribbean. Um, we're all Caribbean people. Um, a sleeve. I wanted a half sleeve, not the whole entire sleeve on my arm. So basically, tattooing just like, ooh, I have an ashy elbow there. Oh my god. Sorry, y'all didn't see that. But yeah, why my elbow so ashy, y'all? Damn, y'all didn't tell me I needed lotion. Sorry, you guys didn't see it though. But if you rewind it though, you could probably see it. Um, Where in Jamaica are you from? I'm from Kingston, Walton Park Road. That's where I grew up. That's where my granddad lived. But I was also on the countryside in St. Andrews, and you know, yeah. That's true. I'm at home. I'm nowhere, you know, I'm nowhere where people can see my ash, so it don't even matter. But I'm never ashy. But you know what's funny? Um, I think I already told you guys this already. I don't use how I don't use like oils. Not oils. I don't use lotions because lotions don't help me because they're just really. I'm just really against using lotion on my skin because I find it like drying instead of actually moisturizing. Do I date American men? I do. I do. I guess. I mean, I don't really have, when it comes down to preference with a guy, I don't necessarily like have a person where I'm like, I need him to be like this, that. I just need someone who is God fearing, amazing, respectful, and like just amazing. Like, I don't know, you need to make me laugh. Like, you have to make me laugh. That's kind of like what stills my heart in a way. Um, if you can make me laugh, then we can get along. Yeah, I don't have any accent, and the reason why I don't have an accent is because they put me when I came here in the United States. They put me in a course. They said I did not know how to speak English. That's what they told me. I was speaking patois, even though it's broken English. They said I didn't know any English. They put me in this course, and I was the only black girl in there. I was with a bunch of other people from different countries. Like there was Asians, there were Hispanics and stuff like that, and they said I couldn't speak English. I was in there for I was in there for 4 years. So that really explains why I don't have an accent, but I can speak patois. If someone is in front of me talking and we want to talk patois, but no one ever knows that I'm from Jamaica because I have no accent at all, and I can talk depending on who I'm talking to, so I can accustom to whoever I'm talking to. So it's cool in a way, but I'm like, damn, I wish I had an accent because you know I love my accent. But yeah, like I don't limit myself when it comes to guys, and I don't discriminate. Of course, I do want to have a black king, but it doesn't really matter as long as I like this. Oh, my bad. As long as I like this person and they treat me well, and they have a good head on their shoulders. um, Another thing I realize is a lot of people, they don't really pay attention to their mental health. It's kind of weird to me. Like your mental health is so important. It's what builds you as a person and like keeps you functioning on a daily basis. And a lot of people don't want to get help when it comes to mental health. And it's just like, oh, okay, like shit, like I don't know, it's just weird. My accent is so strong. I'm from, I don't even know how to say that, to Tobago, and people always make me repeat my. See, I wish I had an accent. I wish I had an accent. I really do. They put you in the ESOL. Yeah, they put me in ESOL classes. I literally had ESOL for 3-4 years. Do I like white meat? I am so done with you guys. Mental health, yes. Mental health is so important. Do I like white meat? Sure, I like white meat. I like white meat, black meat, purple meat, blue meat, green meat. As long as they treat me good. And I am happy, and I don't discriminate. One of my ex-boyfriends is actually white, and we had a good relationship. However, he just kept lying. He kept lying about stupid things. Like, I don't know what it was, but he just didn't want me to ever be mad at anything. So he completely avoided everything that could make me mad, and he will lie about it. Like he'd be like, "Oh, I'm just trying to hang out with my friends. We're going to go to, I don't know, we're going to go to Vegas for the weekend." And he will lie to me and say, "Oh, he's changing his phone service and it's going to be off for the weekend." What? Why for what? Like, I've never gave you a reason to lie or to feel uncomfortable telling me anything. And he lied that he was going to Vegas with his friends just because he don't want me to get me mad. Okay, yes, I understand as a black woman you might feel intimidated, but how are you intimidated by your own girlfriend? It made no sense to me. I was like, look, we're gonna have to cut this relationship short because I don't have time for anyone to be lying to me about stupid stuff. I like purple as long as it's not ashy. You guys are hilarious. Oh my goodness. But yes, I did say purple. I said purple, green, anything. Like, it does not matter. Like, I don't discriminate. I'm telling you guys right now, I don't. And I mean, you might see somebody soon, one day. I don't know. I haven't found anybody, but if you if you guys insist to for me to show my next man, I would, but he's nowhere in, I don't know where he is right now. He's on Earth walking, trying to find me, but he lost his way. So we're gonna have to find him one day. Purple, purple meat is deep meat. What? What? Deep meat? What's that? I live in Florida, in DC for a while. Any suggestion on things to do here? DC has amazing, amazing museums that you can visit. Like a lot of them are free on I think it's in Northwest. All the museums that are in like on in Northwest DC are free. You can go to them. The only thing that is probably troublesome is if you go to the African American Museum. That one opened in 2016, and it's just amazing to see the history of like um the American history of black people and everything. So it's a cool experience, and I also did like a vlog on it, but I didn't really get that good of a footage. But I might upload that vlog just just to see, like, I don't know, it depends on how much footage I have, but I will upload it if I do have really good footage. Oh, thank you. Thank you. My cheekbone, it's probably that contour, girl. It's like, no. Do you keep in touch with your ex? Um, do I keep in touch? I wouldn't say it's in touch because I hardly talk to him. So I guess here and there, like, it's like sporadically, like, hey, what's up? How you doing? Okay, I'm good. Okay, bye. Like, it's nothing. So I wouldn't even say like I do. But I guess kind of, sort of, not really. Interlocking or palm rolling? How do I choose? Interlock if you feel like, you have a very active lifestyle and you don't want to be bothered with retwisting, or the unraveling is just too much for you, and stuff like that. Like, when it comes to interlocking, it just all depends on your preference and how you best. So depending on what you do, and how you want things to work out for you. If you want to strictly use a tool to do your hair and to retighten your hair and everything, then go for that. But if you're more so looking for just starting your hair and you don't care for the method, or if you just prefer to, because I mean, when you interlock, I want to say that, I don't know, like, I feel like they're both beautiful. I don't know, that's hard. Like, IB IBYL, she has beautiful, beautiful locks, and they're interlocked, I believe, right? So yeah. um um I'm in VA. Do your meet and greet. Oh, that would be so cool. Yes, I'm gonna do a meet and greet soon. Soon, soon, soon. I have to plan it though. Like, I want it to be really nice and organized and everything. Oh yes, they did. They featured Bob Marley. Have you been writing poetry lately? Do you write regularly or only when expired? Usually do one poem a day for April. Oh yeah, I remember you doing that. I actually don't write every single day or anything, but I do write poetry all the time. Like, that's like something that's regular for me because that's how I get my emotions out. There's times where I feel really like emotionally, like I feel like I had a emotional breakdown the other day, and I just didn't know why, cuz I mean, everything is going well for me, kind of, sort of, I guess. But like, it's so crazy, guys. Like, I don't know. I'm away from family, of course, and that kind of does get to me because I miss my siblings and my mom and everything, and I'm here by myself, living here by myself. So it's different, but one step at a time. Oh, thank you. Hello from Arizona. Yeah, you can't see everything in one sitting. I mean, in one like in one visit when you go to the African Museum, the African American Museum. It's just really hard to see everything. It's like it's literally an all day thing when it comes down to that, because you want to see so much, but there's such little time. I don't have any pets. I want a dog so bad, but you know, dogs are like children, and I think like when I move, because I'm gonna be moving again, uh, in July, and I'm gonna be moving to another house. I'm gonna have two roommates, and yeah, it's. I'm still looking for which house I want to live at. I don't know yet. You're welcome, IBL. I'm like trying to read the comments. But yeah, I think it is hormones. It's so weird. Like sometimes I'm like bright and like, yeah, I'm so excited. I'm like pumped. And then there's sometimes I'm like, get out my face. Like just leave me alone. I don't want to be bothered. Like I'm just all over the place, and it's just so hard to grasp it sometimes. And I haven't really been expressing my emotions I guess verbally to anyone. So um usually I used to, but ever since my last relationship, I just been writing and like getting through whatever I'm feeling at that moment. I don't know if you guys, I don't know if I've told you guys. I don't know. Did I tell you guys? But I was in a relationship, of course, with my ex, and it was more so like an emotional, it was like so, what do you call that? Like it was like emotional abuse, I guess. I was being manipulated and just like treated wrong and stuff like that. So that's really hard on your mental, and it's hard to like get back to your original you. Of course, it might not be the exact same or whatever, but girl, it's a struggle sometimes. I literally, I don't want roommates, but the roommates that I will be getting are actually really close. And the thing is that what I'm looking for as far as the house situation, I want a big house, okay, so that I can live on the opposite side of the house, and I don't have to worry about the other side because I'm over here. Cause I like to be in my own little spot or whatever, and you know, like the place that I'm living now, I live in a house as well, and I do have roommates, but I do have my space, and this is my space, even though it's kind of messy, but you know that's my space, and I'm cool with it. And then I have my, and I'm like back here, but the location as far as where it's at is not the best location for me, and that's why I'm moving. I know, I know that you're not into astrology, but that's why I said Libras are the sweetest people. They take kind of, yeah. You know what's crazy? Um, I feel like, I don't know, like me being me, I've always been someone who's very like not quiet. I'm very like friendly and talkative and stuff like that. But when I do things for people, I have a really big heart, and you know, I don't expect anything back. I don't expect you're supposed to do something sweet to me just because I did something sweet for you. And I'm naturally like that because I have a lot of love to give. So I'm like, okay, well, you know, let's give it. Like, and that's just how I am. I can't stay sad for too long. I can't, it's just not a part of me. And you know, some days are draining, but I try to make the best of it because I'm like, look, if, you know, if I'm able to do, you know, I don't know. And a lot of times, like when I feel down, I will literally sit here and I will just start recording and say, I'll go record because that's what makes me happy in a sense of, okay, I'm able to upload this video, and I know that they will be happy when they see it. Oh, you heard you heard the song in the background. Yeah, I like that song too. I just realized you have music playing in the background. Yeah, I do. Can I do a video about my nose piercing experience and where I got my jewelry from? My nose. Yes, I can do that. I can definitely do that. Was it hard to relocate from Maryland to DC? Um, okay, so my move to Maryland, from Maryland to Florida, was completely my own decision. Like, when I tell you nobody helped me as far as like getting the process through and making sure this is here and there. I did this all by myself, and my mom didn't like the fact that I was moving, so she was just like, "Well, go ahead and move. Go ahead. Do it on your own." So I did a lot of researching. Of course, I had to research on what area is good, where I'm gonna live, all of that. I had to come back and forth to visit. I stayed in Florida for like 2 days or a day or so, and try to see like where I want to live. So, as far as the move being easy or hard, it was very time consuming. And when it came to my clothes, listen, I sent like, I want to say like 5 or 6 boxes of clothes and like all my stuff. So I sent it through USPS. Man, I think I paid like $600 just to send those boxes, literally. I'm probably the mama on here. You are a very mature and insightful young lady. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. What are you studying in school? What are you curious? Okay, so as far as what I'm studying health care management, and I plan on like working either in a hospital or like a private office or whatever. And I want to work with um, the patients and like speak to them, making sure that the nurses know. I mean, making sure that the nurses are doing their job. So I kind of get the feedback from the patients, and I would do that. But also, I want to be more so on the financial business side of healthcare management. And I only want to do that temporarily because I do plan on opening like a organization for children in Jamaica. I'm gonna go back home to start it or whatever, and then I'll just eventually the goal is to have something that is internationally, and I want to help children like get off the streets and like just basically be who they want to be in life and help them some type of program to get them off the streets. And uh, also, I want to speak to like young girls that are in Jamaica and talk about self-esteem and confidence and loving yourself and just being the best person you could be in life and actually take control of your life, because you only have one, and if you don't use it, then you might lose it. So that's definitely the goal, and I do not plan on working for anyone. I want to be my own boss in life, and that's what I strive to do each and every day, because of course, like, I just feel like I'm just built for this. So I want to go that route. So as far as my career in school and my goals and like what I'm gonna do in the healthcare thing, that's like a step in the that's like a small milestone, like a, what do you call it? That's just like a foot in the door, because that's not like my ultimate goal, and I'm not gonna just stay there. I want to travel. I want to talk to children. I want, like, children is a passion for me. I really love children, and it's just amazing, like, to be able to connect with children. And I don't know, like, I just really love children. I do. I can't wait. um but yeah, like, I also plan on like starting my own clothing line too. Like, I plan on starting my own product line. Look, I want to have like at least 4 or 5 businesses and like 10 different streams of income. That's the goal. Like, I mean, that's like financial freedom right there. When you have all these streams of income, you are going to be free, and that's the goal. My pleasure, honored to be surrounded by knowledge and beauty. Oh, thank you. You guys are so sweet. But yeah, like I really plan on doing that. And did I have a job lined up when I moved? I actually had savings. I just saved, and for about, I want to say, three months, I didn't have a job, but I really wasn't looking for a job, so that's probably also another reason. But I started working after 3 months, and I was good. So I actually had a partial scholarship, so I was able to use my scholarship for my housing. And it took care of that for an entire year and a half. So that kind of gave me some room to, do what I needed to do in order to get through. Um, so it all depends. It was just all depending on like what I was doing. And I was in a relationship when I came to Florida too, and that relationship was crazy. Okay, like I had some really crazy experiences and crazy relationships that I didn't even think that I would have, because the person that I was with, like, it was just, you just get really surprised when things like that happen. It's just like, oh, okay. I don't know. I can tell your passion and joy when you talk about what you want to do and your love for kids. Congratulations in advance, because I know you will reach each goal you have set. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. You guys are so sweet. I was about to watch your video about a man break up with your logs. What did you learn about from that? Oh, in 2012, that's when I started my journey. And at that time, I was dating a guy, and he literally broke up with me because I said I was starting my locks. He didn't like afros. He didn't like natural loose hair. He thought it was just not cute. He thought like just natural hair was just nappy and unkempt or whatever he thought. And I just looked at him like, are you serious right now? He's like, yeah, I don't like it. And if you get it, that's just gonna be it. And I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna start my journey, and I'm gonna look bomb, and you're gonna be mad when you see me, and I'm gonna be flourishing. And I'm pretty sure he still has me on social media somewhere, some form or whatever. I'm pretty sure he's seen me. And his friends, I think mentioned me or whatever, like some years ago. And, you know, stuff happens. And I mean, maybe he regrets it, maybe he doesn't, but I don't mind. How do you deal with not being employed? Family members talk and downgrade. How do I feel about not being employed? Um, I have different streams of income. So basically, I wouldn't say like, I'm not employed by a person, but I still make my money legally. And my mom, she's very supportive of what I do. She knows my plan and everything. Sometimes she doesn't understand certain things that I might have in mind as far as my business and like my goals and stuff like that. But she's able to work with me, and sometimes she helps me out. She chips in here and there, but if I need her, she's definitely supportive of what I need. Like, I can call my mom and say, hey, I'm starving right now. I have no money in my bank account. Like, what am I supposed to do? And my mom would be like, oh, let me help you out, baby. So my mom has definitely been with me this uh in this journey, me being in Florida. My mom doesn't want me to stay in Florida, of course, because she's my mom, and she's like, oh my god, my baby's all the way in Florida. But after I graduate, I don't know where life might take me. There's a choice where I can literally go to, I can stay here, I can go to DC, I can live in Seattle, I can live in Cali. Uh, it it depends. Like, I don't know where I'm gonna go, but wherever I'm gonna go is going to be an adventure. Um, but oh, I forgot to mention what I learned about that whole thing with the guy not liking my locks is you're gonna people are gonna do what they want to do at the end of the day. You can't please anyone based on how you look. If my hair makes you happy, makes you so glad and so jolly, then I don't want you to be in my life. Why is my hair alone making you, making you happy? That means you're not happy on your own. That means you rely on me to be happy, which I don't want to be with someone like that because that's draining. I've already dealt with that, and it's just like, look, if you're not happy by yourself, I don't want to be with you. Like, I don't. And now a lot of things that I've learned in my past relationship, because I was with my ex, he was actually 6 years older than me. So like, I usually go for like older guys because they're a lot more mature. Guys take a long time to mature, and even when they're older, like, that doesn't mean that they're necessarily mature. It just comes with experiences, and if you actually overcome that experience and learn from it, and you decided to be a better person and humble yourself. But some people don't humble themselves, and it's just like, oh, okay, well, you're just a grown person, but you're not mature mentally. So it's crazy. But for me, like, I want someone who's whole. Like, you come to me whole, and I come to you whole. Like, I'm not personally ready for a relationship right now, anyway. But like, I'm gonna be whole, and hopefully you are too. And if you're not, then I mean, we can go separate ways. I do have siblings. So I have my older brother, which is he's about to be 29 this year. Yeah, he's about to be 29 this year. I'm 25. I'm 26 this year. Uh, I have my little sister. She's actually 7. My little sister's 7. Yes, 7 years old. My mom is young. My little brother, he's 11. So I do have young siblings, and they're my heart. They're my, like, literally, I love them to death, and I really miss them. Like, I really, really do. Um, Another thing is just like, I don't know. Ever since he was born and everything, like, it just drawed me so much closer to kids. Even though I love kids forever, I always wanted to be a teacher, and that's probably somewhere in the works of my career. I just don't know yet. Maybe when I retire, probably teach or something. But like, my little brother has ADHD, and like, it just keeps me, like, I don't know, it just teaches me to be better with children too, because every kid is different, and a lot of parents don't know, especially if you're from the Caribbean. They don't know, a lot of them are not educated on like how to handle children who has ADHD or any type of condition that is not considered quote unquote normal, even though my little brother is totally normal. But yeah, that's so off topic, but I really, really love children. Go to Cali. I always wanted to live there. I actually visited Cali, and it was cool. The only thing is that, like, I'm kind of concerned with the air quality and how everything is. It's expensive as hell over there too. So yeah. Okay, this person is still in the live. I'll also have some rib eye steak with hot sauce with a side of corn, sweet corn, cream corn. Okay. All right. Thank you for telling me your dinner. Okay. Appreciate it. But I don't eat steak because I have a vegetarian diet, and then like sometimes I'll eat fish. But yeah. Oh, okay. You have the Big Mac with large fries and medium. So okay. I don't know why you're ordering it, but okay. You're ordering it on my live. I don't know where you're gonna get it, sir or ma'am. But yeah. You guys, But yeah, I do have options. I do. I'm like, really excited though. And it's kind of overwhelming to think about. I'm like, oh my goodness, like time is ticking. I have literally a couple more months, then I'll be out of school. Like, not a couple more months because I'm actually graduating in December, unfortunately. But fortunately, because I'm finally gonna be graduating. Amen. Hallelujah. Um, but yeah, I think I'm gonna get something to eat because I'm really hungry, and I might go out somewhere. I think I might go to my friend's house. I don't know yet. It was nice talking to you guys. I'm going to do more lives and everything so we can talk and chit chat. We can talk about a whole bunch of things. But I think I'm gonna make a video so that you guys can let me know what videos you want me to do so that I can do them. Um, oh, I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. Good night. I hope you have a wonderful and blessed night. And be safe. Just be great. Be great at everything you do. I wish you the best. And you guys are all beautiful, loving, and sweet. I appreciate you guys so much. You have a great and wonderful weekend. I'm probably gonna actually, I don't know. I might wash my hair tomorrow morning actually. Yeah. Anyway, so good night. See you guys later. I'm at work and you were great company. Aw, thank you. Thank you for tuning in. See you guys soon.